And I want just to say thank you for coming. And I'm happy that you're here, and me too. I'm happy to be here. So, what about I want to speak? Today we speak about the imbecilic stupidity of the elders and governing body in explaining unethical hedge funds and sin stocks. I tried, I searched about the word stupid, and I hope that I never will express this word, but sadly we arrive to speak about stupidity in the Watchtower headquarters and Watchtower cartel also. And I watched about the word stupid, and I don't find another word, because stupid is not enough. Because when I heard, I received a lot of messages from you. Thank you very much. You are very kind and lovely. I was so happy to receive thousands of messages. And yes, you say me that elders talk about that these hedge funds in the pornography and in the military investment, in military industry, this was a gift from somebody, and for this they keep that. Now, I want to say that why I say that this is an imbecilic and stupidity, because they try to explain you the investment. Okay, I'm not mocking. Yeah, I don't mocking, and of course I'm not mocking, but also I'm not I'm very serious. Yeah, I'm very serious when I say that, because this is a very serious matter. Okay, and when I say these words here, that stupid and imbecilic, this is more than that. I don't find in dictionary a word that can replace this stupid, because this is not only stupidity and an over profusion of imbecilic stupidity, because much more. Okay, and I want just to say to you that let us go on. Okay, so before I go on, I want just to illustrate you something. In the human history, so I researched a little bit how was happened in other countries and in other cultures, and I realized that in a lot of cultures, the people who lied, they was beaten. And I was very happy to find that, because in our culture, when somebody come to you and lie to you, this person was beaten. Okay, and I remember that my father said that, and my grandparents also speak about that people who lied was regularly beaten. Okay, and I asked my parents, I said that, well, what happens? Well, because we young persons, it was another generation, we give things on the head, but not lying was something, a joke, people made a joke and lying and whatever. But in other generations before the generations, people beaten those who lie. And this is today, you will be surprised when I say that. Why I say that? Because when somebody come to you, okay, somebody come to you, like the governing body and the elders come to you and explain to you such a lie, okay, say to you, yeah, but this and it. No, I want to say to you something. If somebody allows to come to you and to explain such a lie, this is because have no respect for you, and he consider you a little bit stupid or very naive. Okay, and I think that I never understand so good, this bidding system in the generation, in older generation, because I was never something, you know, I want to say to you, never was a surprise if somebody lied. I say he lied himself. But now, when you know, when this satanic cult explain you how, in which way this unethical hedge funds and these sin stocks, what they invest, and say, yeah, but we received that and we have that. Okay, let us see that. What this situation, what happens? Okay, they lie to you, they explain you something, and after, when I receive these messages from you that you explain, that elders explain this stupid explanation, I want to ask you something. If, imagine you are invited, okay? You are invited. Somebody invite you, an elder, because we speak about high positions, okay? Imagine you, an elder, invite you to him home, you know? And okay, you go home to this person, and after the elder say, oh, watch a little bit, watch with my wife, watch a little bit the apartment and what. And she brings you in another room, and by this elder at home, you find a room with thousands and thousands of porno video. How would you react? You will be surprised. And in another room, you find a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. You say, what happens with this elder? I don't understand. Okay, you go in another room and you find a lot of biological material that product to kill people. You will say, oh, this is... Will you be disappointed? Of course you will be disappointed. Because this man who considers himself an elder, and imagine you go Saturday, you are Friday now, okay, and you go Saturday or the Sunday on the meeting, and he explain you how you must care about that the children or you yourself don't watch pornography, and be careful of the weapons, we don't make war, etc. And this person have at home all these things. Would this person lose his credibility or not? Of course would losing. And now listen to that, because you know this is something what happens with this satanic cult, okay? Because with the hedge funds is much worse, because hedge funds, investing hedge funds in military industry. Hedge funds investing in military industry is to support organization to take the life from other persons, okay? Because if they invest 5 million euros, it's not more a joke. This is not a joke. This is not like the elders who have a lot of porno videos at home. This is something different, because the organization goes straight away to support organization that fabric armament, missiles, helicopters, bombers, atom bomb, okay, Panzer. All this seem to you credible? Not credible at all. Because I want us to say to you, when politicians, this is very interesting. Politicians are very careful with this investment. So politicians will be very careful with the investment, because imagine a politician, a man who want to be president of the republic, okay, and this person want to be president of the republic, and the whole country discover that this person have millions and millions in pornography. How would the country react? Do you think this person have any chance to be a president of the republic? How many person would elect this person? How many person would vote for this person? A few. Maybe maybe the house members, or maybe not, because also house members, sometimes the children are not it's against the father, against the mother. I don't want it. They say, oh, let me, no, I don't want this man. I want somebody else. So it is impossible, because the credibility. So you are not more credible. Change the situation when, of course, politicians, not religious organization, but politicians, if they invest in military industry, even if the factory will, a part of the factory we sell in foreign countries, but have a good image, because this person financial the security of his country and is a good view, but not other organization. Imagine this organization. Thank you for your message, Seth Fontaine. I want to say that this is not a question from a religious organization. Now, the secret of that, because when you go on the hedge funds, okay, this is not a secret. Today we have the internet, and you have the obligation, and you can see all hedge funds. For this, the satanic call, this watchtower cartel, they don't want people to go on the website because they can find. Now it's all on the website, okay? The government, more and more, soon is everything on internet. Nothing more personal, private, you can do nothing more, because everything is on internet. And this is the problem, because today we have the right, and we have the right to go on governmental pages and to take information for everybody. If somebody contacts you, you have the right to contact them. And of course, this investment is public, so you can watch the all investments what gives worldwide, not only in a country but also worldwide. What happens now with this manipulation? Because people, if don't understand what is the name, this hedge funds, what is unethical hedge funds and sin stocks, people doesn't understand, because they say, oh yes, watch our up, doesn't understand. The problem is that if you understand that a lot of criminal organization and criminal and mafia organization do that. And what is the way? The FBI and the Secret Service know that very well, how this works, because FBI know that when a person go and invest in a hedge fund and immediately they offer that for another organization or something, they will also protect their reputation. So this is very, very common that a lot of societies, a lot of organizations have somebody, they offer them these hedge funds or sin stocks, okay? Because this is normal. They say we want to invest there, but we can't do that because we are a religious organization. So we seem that we manipulate that, and we go to the bank. And I just have a question. The Watchtower organization, this satanic cult, this cartel from Warwick, have around 80 million invested in hedge funds, okay? Around. Imagine when you go to invest 80 millions. Which bank will refuse to you to say, okay, no, I want that you invest on your name and I'm not interested. No. Every bank, if you bring some millions, some hundred thousands, if you bring in the bank, they will write what name you want on the head of the investments funds, okay? He will write you whatever you want, because inside in this contract you can write, you can put a clause. You say this person is the proprietary, okay, and he have no right to do nothing else. Don't we don't do that. We don't know that because this is secret. The clause is not published on the internet, but have no importance. So long this person who buy the hedge funds and the sin stock, this buy the stocks and must write inside which one is the profiteur. So in this case is the watchtower. And this is no more explanation. It's no more explanation because this is a moral and social responsibility, and also a question of conscience, okay? Because a lot of organizations, worldwide and worldly organization, are more ethical than the watchtower and trap real estate society, okay? Because this is nothing religious, okay? This is more cold blood than some worldly organization. Worldly organization come and buy hedge funds. They are ethical, okay? Because it's a different. What is ethical and one is unethical. And this organization who write to the watchtowers and the wake to be careful to watch not a film of war or horror films and pornography, but they invest their money and after say, yeah, this was offered, yeah, this was offered, but it is not true. Because even if it was offered, how you present yourself with such unethical, with pornography? Because even if you go to this Time Warner society, you know that they write soft porno. This is the entrance. Because also porno societies, they don't want to hurt outside. But when you enter in the first room, in the Time Warner, Shani Sanjay, you are having your live code on a Wednesday before US. If we're the things is that that when you see the Time Warner also when you enter it says soft porno, okay? But soft porno is not interesting because soft porno for the all pornography industry, this bring nothing. People are not interesting. Every time behind a soft porno is every time a hardcore society, okay? This is just the face, you know, this is the face. And behind the soft porno they have a hardcore. And you can watch it. I don't watch it, but I know that because you let explaining because this is the facade, how you say. This is a preface from a society. And what you have inside in Time Warner, you have bestiality, you have incest, and child pornography. Okay, Jehovah's Witnesses are not far from their problems. Okay, so it is only logic that they are there and they do that without respect. And what I can say just to that, because if these are stupid men. These are stupid men, because if they come to you and try to explain you such a stupid explanation that somebody offered them a porno hedge funds, this unethical investment and sin stocks, they are mocking from you because they consider you stupid and they consider you naive, because this is not allowed. You know, this is not allowed that such a society come, that a religious group arrive and explain to you that they invest in the military industry, they invest in pornography, they invest in OGM, and they invest in cigarettes and whatever, and they are a serious religious organization, and that belongs to the true God, and they have the hope to live on a clean earth. But before living on clean earth, they destroy the earth. Because all the bombers and all the atom bomb, you see that? Honeywell, this is atom bomb, fabric atom bombs. And what is this satanic cult? They fabric bombs. For what? For killing people. And this is only normal that this organization will never give up. So long they have the money, they will stay. And this is nothing religious. And even this satanic, it's Baal worship. Thank you, G Money. Thank you. This is Baal worship, yeah. And also Mammon. Mammon also is the worship. So this is a satanic cult, and for that I just wanted to explain that because they mocking this organization, mocking from the whole world, okay? Because they think that that nobody understand that, and I think this was also the strategy, that people was not allowed to go to study, to go on the internet, because if you go to study a little bit from investment, you understand immediately. You don't need to go to Harvard and Oxford University to understand that if somebody have investing in unethical hedge funds and invest in sin stocks, they are just they go with a third person to not stumbling the image of the society. But even if you have a third person, great ministers and persons who have a view for their career, they will never invest even with the third person, because this is, of course, everybody knows that. So today, even if somebody else contract this unethical hedge funds and you are the beneficiary, what you want to? This is for children, you know. When I think this watch our organization watch too much this Simpson family, you know, Simpson family. This Simpson, I think this organization, this cult, watch too much cartoon, because in cartoon is everything possible with childish thinking. Everything is possible, and they can do that with their members, because the members say, "Oh, this is all we have. We received just a gift." Oh, okay. This schizophrenic members, and that is like, yeah. This is exactly my. This is a cartoon. It's a Muppet show and cartoon in the same time. But what I want to say, you know, this is a proof that really these 7 men, they are not in the reality. They think that people, everybody will believe this stupid. This is stupid, man. Such stupidity. I'm sorry for say to that. Those Caleb and Sylvia cartoons are definitely ridiculous with Pinocchio Baba. Yeah, exactly. But I'm sorry to say that, because I'm not the person, you know. It is first time in my life that I speak in such a way, because never in my life I say to somebody, "You are a stupid man." Never. But now I live this satanic cult. But when I see this disturb me a lot. When I see that everything is clear, is no explanation need. But when somebody, even in this situation, explain in which way this is not so bad, because the pornography, this bestiality, this incest and child pornography and all these films was offered by somebody from the organization. But do you think that a Jehovah's Witness, a brother or sister, they are 30 year, 40 year in the organization, in this and this is already is finish his life and want to offer that because she will die or he will die, had so long time, 30 year, 40 year, hypnotic. Do you imagine that, or do you believe that somebody, a sister or the brother, have 6 million, 7 million in pornography for 40 years, 50 years? This person lived from hedge funds in pornography. It's unbelievable. I don't believe that. It is not to believe that. And okay, Henrietta, really, I believe that, because cigarettes soon in the 50th year was not so bad. Everybody smoked. And I remember when in the 90s, I studied with the brother. He bring me a picture when Jehovah's Witness was with the cigarette, go to preaching and with the cigarette, preach with the cigarette, so it was not a problem. And this is in the 60s, 70s years, so this was not a problem. So this, I believe that Henrietta really, they had the hedge funds in cigarettes, because at that time was not something unethical, because nobody knows that even if Camel and Marlboro knows that the cigarettes will kill you, but was a hidden secret. So this is the reality. So at that time they was not so important. But later, when this was discovered that this is also something that kill people, so the investors and the whole financial. But Lockheed Martin, yeah, this is really. But you make two statements that are true, then make a third statement that is false, but you get the person to believe the statement. And just I want to say that this is very dangerous. So what I want to say that this is not correct, you know, that you come here and you expose that and you say also, yeah, this is somebody made you a gift, and this is the elders and this is the governing body. Because when the elders say to you that, so it was immediately, because I know the governing body watched the videos, yeah, and he was an ex-brother also. They helped me to watch me how I can see that the persons who watch. So not private persons, but really, if it's a bigger society, we can watch it. And I watch it how Watchtower and Tract Society. A lot of times they watch it, and I know that, so it's no problem. But it's not a problem for me. They can watch it. I made that they watch it. Watchtower plays and switch games and the easy sentence for us and the stretch of the comedy. Yeah. This is true. This is true. My God, I want to and register all what you say, that because I want to do that in my video. Explain that, because it's very good ideas. I will take note of that. But you imagine that when the governing bodies say immediately, say that is a gift, but is a poisonous gift. Now I want to ask you, if somebody come on the street and say to you, oh my friend, how are you? Just I want to give you a gift. I give you a CD with 5 porno film. What do you say? Oh, this is because it's a gift. Oh, I take it. No, come give me here. No, this is a lie. This is something very dirty lie, because this is not true. And even if somebody want to help you, so you say, okay, give me the money and I will put that in ethical hedge, okay? Or imagine with 80 million, how many kingdom halls you can build? A lot. But the problem is also because the battle, I have conversation with brothers there and say every time the money is not 100% invested. It is just, you can't even keep birth. Yeah, you can say birthday gift, I bring you some porno film, and say, oh, this is a birthday gift, okay. So this is not problem. So what I want just to say that this is just ridicule. So this is the explanation, and I wanted to make that because I was very surprised when you sent me the messages that the elders explained it. Because it's the governing body. The governing body say that when somebody come to you and explain to you that we invest in pornography and in this unethical hedge funds, say that it was a gift. So, and this exposed them, the Henrietta relay, and this is all what they say, and this is okay. So it's no problem that today even we can go and we can watch it. We can watch it in the governmental level. We can watch it all the hedge funds, and it's no problem. And what we realize that is no name, no third name on the hedge funds. So we know that it's directly closed. the contract with the Warsaw and Truck Society. So the conclusion here, that the elders and the governing body can stop to explain that. They can shoot them out, because this is not true. This is a big lie. This is another lie, you know. This is how I say every time in my video. They made a lie, another lie, and another lie, and another lie. The birthday for free Diamond Pink. Yeah, this is the proxenet organization, this pimp organization. This is really a pimp organization. But they think that everybody is so schizophrenic, that the members, and I want just to say to conclusion that shame on you, governing body, yeah? Shame on you, because such stupid, you are a stupid man, you are stupid, crazy stupid men, because this is incredible how you try to manipulate, yeah, a man corporation. This you try to manipulate members, and this doesn't work. It's work with your only members, because they are naive. Jehovah's Witnesses are very naive. They are naive because they don't know what happens. They are blind. They are really blind. They don't know what happens around them. They believe blindly for you, but this is very bad for them, because they are guilty. All brainwashed, exactly. Thank you, money. They are brainwashed, and in other sense they don't realize it. But the problem is, how I say in the others video, that this organization, they are all guilty because they agree your crime, they agree, and they agree with you, and this are a complicity. When one time will coming an governmental decision to condemn this organization, because it's too much. I see the last days. How many, again, 12 person was discovered for in Canada, was discovered 12 new pedophiles in the Warsaw organization. Was in 28 November is 12 new pedophiles was declared. Okay, 12 cases. Okay, sorry, 12 cases, not 12 pedophiles, 12 cases. And for 2 days ago. So even if the case was now, the whole cases go. The problem is that these are cases what was 10 years, 20 years ago. But here, yes, here in Canada, big loss. Ah, you are from Canada, Money. Oh, I don't know that. Oh, thank you to say that. Yeah, I know that is. I see that in the journal was yes. Oh, good. And what is the second name? What is your G? G is, what is that? Gilly or what? Gilet? You speak French? Okay, now it doesn't matter. But this is something very, very, very. Gary. Oh, Gary. Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Ludovic. So, and I want just to say that, okay, that in Canada have 12 new cases, and this we discovered, because now when we discover cases for 20, 30 years ago, now we will discover in the couple of years will arrive new cases what was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and the years ago, this year, maybe this year, this was a lot, because they fear nothing, yeah. The Jehovah's Witnesses fear nothing, because they know that the pedophiles, how in Canada say the person, this year is called Learn from Canada. How about after? Yeah, this Canada is very strong. I know that. I see that Canada is amazing, and I honor this country, because really, I am amazed how this country protect their people. And also I want to say to you, thank you, but also to Russia. We are doing war. Yeah, but also Russia, we are doing well. Yeah, okay. Yes, and also Russia is very strong, because also Russia protect their people. Yeah, when you see the was a TV TV program when was explained why Russia made a public program and explained in made 1.5 hour explained Putin is good for the bomb. yeah, but you know, I want just to say to you that Putin explained very well. So he doesn't explain, but the government explained that they don't want such organization. They hurt the members of their own families, but also the members of the country, you know. And for this I want to say that this is amazing how they was explained. But I will make a hello T-Rust, hello, thank you, welcome. And yeah, they break families up, and this is really, yes, called learn from Russia and running Russia. Yeah, of course, because this is a destruction cult, this destroyer cult, and from Northern California, wow, you are so far. And yeah, this is very amazing, and I was amazed because when I see this this film that was turned, and the girl, this this journalist, he made in English, and was very, hello to you, Rust, I'm from Virginia, wow. And yeah, this was very interesting because they openly explained, they had no shy, okay, and this was amazing. So I was very happy to see that, because it was a little bit not so clear for me, because yeah, I say maybe Russia won this and that because come from America and what. No, Russia have more organization, more religious group, not just Jehovah's Witness, but other religious group that they stay in their kingdom house or in their church, and do not. Putin has bus, yes, but you know, I want just to say to you that Russia have thousands of religious organization, and first of time I say, oh yes, because they want only the Orthodox Church. No, say we don't want only just the Orthodox, because we are for the freedom for religion, and there are thousands and thousands of cults. There's a lot of cult in Russia. Because of course they are based on Orthodox Church, but they have a lot of organization. They come from all countries. Stephen Hassan Codex, who wrote combating cold my governor, the U.S. names and ones they were not U.S. Yeah, of course. And I want just to say to you, because they have a lot of Russia have also Buddhist. Russia have Muslims also. Russia doesn't exclude Muslims. They have a lot of persons are Muslims in Russia, okay? Muslims, yeah, no, they have Muslims, and they can live normally, because Muslim doesn't go from door to door, and even if they want also members, but they are lesser aggressive than the Jehovah's Witness was. Because they go on the Red Place in Moscow, the whole tourist was there, and it's all for the family unit, yeah. And this Russia don't want it. They said clearly, Donald Trump, because of free remaining, take charity away, so sandwich and tax, and don't wash out as well. This needs to be done. Yeah, of course. And just I want to say that Russia protect. First of all, they protect the civil people, and I was very surprised because they take documents and prove that, because the watchtower made you know, the cartography, and it's normal. I know that it's impossible. If not, it's not possible. But they made the cartography exact where the nuclear center was in Russia. And they find it in the congregations. So this was a very sensible situation. So how you view an organization that in their congregation and their church you find the sensible points, cartographic from the sensible points. Kingdom Hearts in Russia, daycare centers, preschools, and medical clinics. And this was very sensible, because I know that this is impossible. You can't take a territory without not to note that this is a military area. This is absolute normal, and this is something very dangerous, because they don't want it. And Russia opened the door for the whole world. Everybody come to Russia now. In the Cold War, nothing was allowed. Now it's everybody can. And how they react when all the strategical points and military areas was cartographed, and they can send it everywhere. Say they know how long, how large, how they know everything. So yes, that I wanted to say to you, and only to say that this satanic organization, I love the expression on Mark Sanders on Facebook when he was in Russia and learned Warsaw was my me too. I was very Ludovic. Where are you located? Which country? I'm in Monaco. Yeah, you know Monaco, Monte Carlo. You know Monaco, Monte Carlo? In fact, I'm not directly in Monte Carlo, in France, sure. So I'm not yes. So I'm not directly in Monaco, Monte Carlo, just some kilometer from Monaco, Monte Carlo, because I'm in the French side, in direction in the frontier where Italy, just 5 minutes from Monaco. I lived before in Monaco, now I'm in France. Maybe I go back in Monaco. This change by me, I come, I go, so it's so by me, no problem. But I was in the English congregation in Nizza, in Nice, you know, this city. And I finished, I stopped to go there because I had some confidential materials, and I wanted just no, where is that in France? Nice, just in south. This is the Côte d'Azur. This Côte d'Azur. Now Nice is in France. Nice is not far from Monaco. You write nice. You can write nice, and yes, nice. Yeah. This is. I was in this congregation, but I don't live there. I made yes, exactly. And I made, I don't know how many kilometers is, because I'm in Roquebrune, Cap Martin. The name is Carnoles, not far. I'm not from Washington, D.C. Lincoln Memorial, thinking just report Secret Service, a perfect car, yeah. And so this, I was in this congregation, but I live in 2016, and I begin to fight for these children, and I was very sad about that. And I was very disgusted when I was invited to go to Warwick in this year, in 2017, because I had another brother, and this brother is an engineer. This year leaves the organization. So you live in a nice place, Lud. Yeah, it's very nice. You see, when I have the hut, I have the hut, you know, and I made this video from the iPhone, yeah, and I showed that in the place was nobody, no Jewish witnessman more. So, and I was invited this year for the opening in the Bethel in Warwick, and you know, in 2016 the brother, this engineer brother from Scandinavia, was a big person, you know. It's a very, very great engineer in Norway. Now I can say it because he left this year after I left the organization, and after I was excommunicated, he left the organization. And you know what happens? That happens that we was invited, and he was invited because he was engineer for a big building in New York, not far from the Warsaw headquarters. You know, this the first headquarter, and in New York. And say to me, Ludovic, yeah, I have brothers and they are very happy. They want to meet you, yeah, and we go together. We go together to Warwick, and you are invited. Don't care about nothing. I bring you with me, and it's everything okay. And I was very happy to go this year to United States America. And in the summer, say to me one time, say, Ludovic, can I speak with you? I say, yeah, can you speak with me? What happens? I say, I can't go more in New York. I say, oh, what happens? Say me, you know, I take 3 months unpaid from my country, and we renovated this big building what the Warsaw take it, and we renovated that, and I think that is for the organization and whatever. And even I don't arrive home, and I realized that this building was sold. Say no, say yeah. So the Warsaw organization, in fact, use the members. You know, they take a building, and with no cost, they search free men. You know, the Warsaw organization. What do you think about the Denmark facility? The area shot, the pyramid on the door. Yeah, this is incredible. I never know that. I never know that. I was very surprised about that. I think this is first time. I think this was a Photoshop. You know, I think this was a Photoshop. I say this is not true. This is not true. Crazy, yeah. And first time, you know, Gary. I think first time this was a Photoshop, because I say no, this is too perfect. You know, this is too perfect. And I say this is impossible. And after I see, because was a brother, he put the video from inside. Yeah, we show that. It's incredible. I say it's incredible. Yeah. And this brother said to me, yeah, Ludovic, watch. I don't want to go more because I'm very disappointed. I lost 3 months in my life for help the brothers to have place to live and whatever. And in fact, this was only for made money. And I was very shocked, because I said, no, it's not possible. It's something wrong. You must before you take decision, you must have proof. I say, Ludovic, I have all proofs. When I say to you, I have all proofs, okay? Because I contacted the society. They made the building, and he made an amazing research, because he's an engineer and a very intelligent man. You can't just say to him, oh no, this is an error. Say or what shall I say? Oh, is an error. Okay, no. He called the society. He was on the place and watch, speak with the persons. You made that, and say, and he say me, yeah. After saying me that he was paid, when the brothers and sisters renovate the building, this was only it was in still to sell. So they know that Warsaw know that they take this building only for renovate and to sell them. And you know, the problem is that the brother, I was contacted with a lot of brothers from Warwick, and we have a very good relationship, yeah. And I think other persons also, they made videos here. They are also connected with the brothers, because they have very, very reliable. So I say this is very reliable informations. They have a real estate scheme, yeah. And they made with us. They give me a lot of informations, the brother. And when I received the informations, because here we had the problem, you know. I bring somebody in the truth, and he was in the first time he was not baptized, and after he say me, the brother, the conversation with the branch, and he showed me the letter what disgusting things was written, and I was very disappointed that the brothers, the elders, come before me, say, "Oh, Ludovic, how are you? How are you?" And behind me, they write letter to the branch to watch about what happens to him, do that, on the, and this I understand. This I understand that this is a felony. You know what is a felony? Is that? You know what felony is in English? Felony, yeah. This is something. This spy, like in Jesus' time, where was the Pharisee, was a very coward man. They was very coward man, and send men to Christ that looks like honest, but behind just to spy them, you know. And this is also the same things today with the elders. They are this what the name they have. This is the watchtower Trojans, the Trojans, you know, because Russia declared the spies from the watchtower U.S. Trojans, and the elders are these Trojans, you know. And I will make the video about this, the watchtower Trojans, to speak only about the elders. And the brothers say, Ludovic, you have so many letters from we receive the branch receives so many letters about you, because they watch what you do, what happens, and write this and write that. And after the brothers sent me all letters, and I watched that, I was very disgusted. So I don't have I trust no more, you know. I trust when I see this man come to me, blah, you know, they come to you. And behind you say, "Oh, how are you, my brother? Brother, how are you?" This face I can't forget. And I can just to say, shame on them, huh? Shame on them, because this double face, you know, this is a double face. Come to you and take, "Oh, how are you?" And you should take the time to watch Lloyd Evans on GB broadcaster, Julie with Tony Moore. Yeah, this is. You know, this I think I can't watch the broadcast, because if I watch the broadcast, I vomit all what I eat for 2 weeks together. You know, in the last 2 weeks I vomit all out. You know, even it's not possible. I exaggerate a little bit, but I just to say that I vomit my 8 years birth cake. I will vomiting, you know, because I can't see that, you know. This is disgusting. And today broadcast is this schizophrenic. It's schizophrenic, you know. This is only the Bible say to Paul say to build one another, to encourage one another. And you know, the watchtower on the wake. This is what I can't remember. I will count the, oh yes, I will. And you know, this is what the Bible say. But the watchtower, in contrary, I made a video in French, but maybe I will make that in English also. That how manipulate, because they every time say, "Oh, this world is bad and this bad," only the bad messages. And this is a satanic strategy, because they know that to create phobia. This is the technique to take people together, you know, to hold together. And if you create a phobia, a world phobia, so this the watchtower create this phobia from the world to make fear, that you go outside, you go out and you are fear. But the problem is the Bible never promote worldly fear. And also when he say, look, the world and the money are together, you know, say the love of the money is bad, not the money is bad. If you have money, this is not bad. The love of the money and the world also. Every time I see this card, unwitness, I get triggered. You know, this is that the love of the money is the problem, not the money. The money is very useful. The love of the world, when you love the things in the world, so you every time you see a big car here in Monaco, it's very complicated. If you love the world, you can't live here. For a couple of years, 4 or 5 years ago, we had a pioneer couple. They come here in holiday because they have no money, and they come here, and they was in Nice. Tour des gardes, watchtower, mais tu es quoi? Tu es Jéhoviste toi aussi? Alors, and this couple come. The crafty man said to carry deception detected. You write your face and is out of it. Yeah, and this couple come here to the Côte d'Azur, and to the gallery. And this couple come in Nice, and the problem was that the first time, because in Paris they see just the blocks, and every time knock on the doors, door, and when they see here this life in Monaco, and bye for now, bye, and they see that in here in Monaco and Nice, and they crash down. They lost the faith. You know, they was no more. They separate a brother from the sister. They was pioneer from long time. I don't know how many years. For the first time in their life, they see Nice and Monaco, and immediately when they see what happens here, they lost faith, they lost Jehovah, they lost God, they lost everything. So after, when they go home, they go separately home. So, because this was for them, because they don't know what happens in the world. And when they see how beautiful the world can be, and all things, and here the brothers and sisters are very beautiful, because here you go preaching, you know, you go on the beautiful place to preach, you are already in paradise. You don't need to go, you don't need to wait for the paradise. You are already in paradise here, you know. So you don't need to wait how many to resurrect. You don't need resurrection. You are already in paradise, you know. And when the brothers and sisters come here from central cities from France, they are amazed. So they change, and I say to you that a lot of brothers sisters, when come to South France, they have very hard to go back, you know, and not too much go back, because every time somebody come here, want to stay here, and the faith is broken. The faith is broken. It's not more. It's impossible. So the persons want to live here, want to stay here, want to profit from this life, and this is very normal, because the scriptures say that God gives us the desire of our heart, and the watchtower doesn't want you to know that you have no right to have desire, and the scripture is not true, because God say, I want, if you listen to me, I will give you the desire of your heart. So you see how balanced the true God is, because they know how we are. So we have desires. We want to do something. And the world is beautiful, because you can go, for us here in south of France, in Côte d'Azur, is something extraordinary. Yeah, you go walking. We have all here. It's not like California, you have just sand and nothing else. But here, Côte d'Azur, you have, in 1 hour, you can go on the mountains, yeah? And you have mountains, you have the sea, the ocean, and beautiful life. So the world is beautiful. God created a very beautiful world. And the world is beautiful for us, because we can go swimming, we can go walking. You have very beautiful places, so you must absorb them. We are like sponge, you know. You go for a beautiful place, you stay there, you absorb the well-being, yeah. And this is very given very equilibrated, very stable personality, because you are very clean, you are okay, you have no problems. But if you every week you read the Watchtower that, oh, the world is the enemy, and oh, you don't go there, and give you this lot, you know that Gary, the Ecclesiastes 12:12, you know Ecclesiastes 12:12, what he say? Yes, they say that don't do many books, and much study is weariness of the flesh. We don't need that all rubbish study, because all this Watchtower and the Wake is all stolen material. The governing body have nothing. They are not anointed. This is a joker. They are, this is a Muppet Show. This is Simpson family. Yeah, not other things. They are anointed. They never see anointed in their life, but one time they will see an anointed. And I want just to say that this is normal. They have stolen these personal development books and write them. I say in another video, because when I read this new book, what really the Bible teach, but all the books are from Napoleon Hill. When speak about children ask why is the sky blue, and why put question, and what, this is from Napoleon Hill. And you know what is the book title? Think and Grow Rich. So imagine what book they read. Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. You can see that, and you read that, and you will see that what for spiritual material. And they say we are godly organization. This is all stolen material. This all is plagiat. This is plagiat. Normally, they can never if they begin to sell materials, they pay millions and millions of dollars, because this is plagiat. This is stolen. And also when they cite some scientists or those who write the books, they cite contrary. It's not true. We see that in 2015 was also with the Dr. Professor Singer, the Indian professor, and we see also they was quoted falsely. This was not true. So they quoted falsely to show their explanation, but it was not true, because they quoted just a part what he said and take it out of the context, like they do with the Bible. Yeah, they take it also out of the context, and you can be sure. Today we are sure when the governing body say something, you can be sure that in the Bible is contrary. When you see Ecclesiastes 12:12 say, don't print many books, and much study is the weariness of the flesh. And they study but never are able to come to an accurate knowledge of the truth. Or you go in the Revelation 2:2, where Revelation 2 verse 2, who say that the first Christians was taught by God to be careful and test everybody who speak. Test everybody. And what was this apostles? The apostles was the governing body. And how fit together? The governing body was the governing body, and the Ephesians will do that. They put to test, and they discovered this was no apostles, and they was liar. And Christ say, okay, you do that. I know that what the spirit you have, and that you can't support weak men. So, and this is contrary to the Bible. So the Bible teaches us to have this critic view. We can't be just accept without questioning everything. This is satanic. This is Satan's code is that. So just I wanted to speak about that, and I'm happy that you watched this video, and I hope you understand it, that they try to explain, so the elders try to explain with this stupid man, this stupid and weak man, they explain to their weak and naive Jehovah's Witness, and Jehovah's Witness believe that. Believe me that they believe that. Because when they say, oh, this is just a gift, we have received this hedge funds, these unethical hedge funds, and this porno sin stocks we received, and this is just because somebody gave us this as gift. So I hope you like that and you love them. I will be back, maybe in a couple of minutes I come back, I don't know, but I prepare another video. Okay, keep good walk. Do watch John Seda's channel about my doubts and brothers, Tony Morris. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye. See you next time, and thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye bye.